All right. All right, here it is. Here it is. The moment of truth. Is this arrival from the cryolabs going to be the famous ghost of a long past scientist that I very, very, very much want to learn more about? Also, yay, scientific storage that we got an experience boost from that, which would be really amazing because I would really love to learn from. We found someone, you guys! Ta-da! It's a janitor, actually. Biff Silverbottom! And here I thought we were about to run into someone who would be like a scientist who used to like research all of the science things. We have found the janitor of the Silverbottom expedition team, Twiggy's cousin, and a janitor from the original Silverbottom expedition team, known for having Wiggy's mustache before he did. All right. Not what I thought we were going to find, but you know what? I'm really happy we did, because we are going to go ahead and we are going to place Biff right in here. We are going to get him the kind of decor that he would love as a, I think he likes industrial age, and we have industrial age, and we definitely need to give him some things to be able to interact with, some things to keep his ghostly self occupied. So let's start getting this place decorated. And also, you know, some things that he can kind of play with, work with, just to keep himself busy. We'll put down at least a couple things just to get him started. Ooh, and definitely some books. So that was not what I expected to happen. But that is the point of going on expeditions and staying curious about things, isn't it? Going ahead and just finding unexpected discoveries. So welcome back everyone to our adventures here at 2 Point Museum's Eureka Science Facility, where I thought we were getting the ghost of a ancient scientist, and we actually got a member of a long lost expedition team. And I almost put this rug over by the fireplace and all of my Sims just skills went off to say, don't do that. Like all of my Sims memories just about maybe throw myself across the other side of the room to not do that. That was really funny. All right, but we are here with the ghost of Mr. Silverbottom's expedition crew, adding in some things that will hopefully keep him entertained. Let me see about getting him a nice sofa that he might enjoy. We'll go ahead and get that down too. There we are. And yeah, not what I expected, but I'm really, really happy that we have somebody who can help us out. And I think we either just hired or we were about to go ahead and hire a new supernatural expert because, oh yes, here we go. I nicknamed them Homebody Scientist until we were able to figure out who we were going to name this scientist after. I mean, what their name tag is finally printed off as, because they are a family-friendly scientist who's good at analysis and they're good with ghosts, and they also get travel sick if they go on expeditions. So I thought it would be really fun to keep Salty Sweet Wren. Welcome. You're going to be golden molars are hunting us. All right, you're gonna be soul. I guess the ghost archives. Like what would be a good thing? Deleted files. Deleted files. Like, I'm trying to think what would be a cool thing for a ghost researcher in our science facility to do. Encryption. Yay! Documentarian Glorn has gone ahead and leveled up. Because we have like encryption. What would be something that maybe just the cryogenics lab? Cryogenics. There we are. Cryogenics expert. Salty Sweet Wren. Okay, Salty Sweet is all we could get if we did expert. So we're gonna have to go with cryogenics, Salty Sweet Wren, and Wren, welcome back. You actually happen to be one of our main supernatural guides at our main supernatural zone, now that I think of it, which is really hilarious. Back over, okay. All right, thief! Trying to steal my stuff. Tripwire, good job. Tripwire has actually caught someone trying to steal like the Robocharger 3, which is kind of the equivalent to his bed. So that's a little awkward, just if someone kind of walked into your bedroom and tried to steal something from you. We'll go ahead and move his charger into, which part of this science area? Because it is kind of like his bedroom. And can we find a good spot? Maybe next to the bathroom? That's a little like frequently occupied. Wait, one of my exhibits got stolen. How did that happen when we have our robots now? Oh dear. All right, let's, I don't even know which one's been stolen. As long as it's not my golden troll. Is it that begonia flower again? No, it was my flying machine. Those jerks. I needed that. I'm so glad we managed to unlock the new areas that we have before then. Wow, everything is just picking up the pace so quickly. And apparently that's because... Did we not have the... Was the fancy window in the way? Like, why was our... Is our wall clock seriously being... Okay, look, go away, wall clock, if you're gonna be that fussy. Okay, I am a little concerned about the fact that somehow, even though we had security cameras, I guess it was because we have a 360 security camera, so it's not constantly going in one spot. Maybe if we do... oh wait, did I move this one? No? Is this one not going to be connected to our general? Okay, there we go. I wanted to see what our security scan was. There are gaps in the security scan. So that's what's been going on. Also, let's go ahead and come over to the RoboCharger 3 since we want to go ahead and reward our buzz and duration boost might be good for this one. Yeah, because the Charger 3, the rusting happens a lot slower. And this is Tripwire's bed, and he just caught, or they just caught, I should say, a criminal. So I want Tripwire and I want Trolley, who's coming over to install some perks. Trolley, you can have a cheaper charge too, because like that, you deserve a little perk. And then let's get the buzz bonus up on this zone. Because I'm really proud of our robots. And do we want the light bulbs? Maybe, like a little nightlight for our robots. That's actually kind of cute. And I want the robots to be happy. And then maybe we can put one of these planters nearby to kind of make it look like it's part of this little cluster. I love how our helicopter pad has Glitch! We need to name one of our robots Glitch. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Do we have a robot inside of our inventory ready to be, I guess, born is a strong word, but all right, we need more metal. I think I just sent somebody to get that. Lost and Finder Pseudofishy. Did we send you out to collect more metal? I am so excited. We did! I am so excited. Oh, look. And I don't know if you guys were here when I finally made it so that our staff can use this door to get in and out to the helicopter pad zone a little bit faster and a little bit better. And I also expanded the headquarters to this direction now. We've got a little more space over here as well. I was debating having... I think we'll just leave the helicopters where they are because I was debating having another exit for them. But if the staff are good with the spots they have to use, we'll leave it like that. And I want to go get even more metals if one of our researchers doesn't mind. Lost and Finder Pseudofishy, maybe you again? Because you're getting close to actually being able to learn some new skills. And then maybe I'll send another couple janitors over real quickly to go and grab some of the whirly cogs too. I just want to have somebody constantly going out and collecting that if we're going to be working on being able to build more robots and just have more interaction points, and who knows what else we're going to collect. Apparently, we're not going to end up collecting a ghost scientist, but finding someone who was a lost researcher and lost expedition member, that actually is very fitting for our headquarters. We might move that ghost house sooner than later now. Also, we can make the memory bank too, which is good. We still haven't really even taken a moment to appreciate whatever the memory bank one does, and I want to, but We could also make the air conditioner 2. Let's get that crafted as well. And let's go ahead and figure out what our next steps are going to be so that we can enjoy everything that our wonderful world has to offer. Ah, yes, we're getting our botany exhibits studied. The golden molar heist, they're still trying to steal from us, and I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my gosh, and we've got so many things happening. An exhibit collector is coming to look at our prehistory. We have a botany inspection. We're trying to mulch some plants, and I keep forgetting about that. Ooh, an oasis ichthyologist. Vulcan, you've gone ahead and you have learned some new skills. Or you have the capacity to learn some new skills. Let's see, your traits are that you are quite robust, and you are currently caring for our giant bevy of water dragons. You know what? There's a lot going on right now. I'm kind of majorly impressed by that. And let's see. You know what? Ocean ichthyologist or oasis ichthyologist Vulcan, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have you be a fish whisperer, where you can take really good care of the fish at the oasis, and they really love you. And we're gonna see how that works out. I need more robots to clean up these these piles of electrified slime for sure. And microbiologist M. Hansen, congratulations on going ahead and having more skills. We'll go and give you have the touch of Midas, you're loyal. We'll look into what we're going to give you in just a bit here. My goodness, I wasn't ready for the ghost. I wasn't ready for the chaos. I haven't even really properly gotten to look at anything that we've snagged recently, but that's the way it goes, you could say. That's the way it goes. Let's see. And we definitely need more people working headquarter gift shop. Oh, and we need to go ahead and we need to get level 3 fire resistance on one of our janitors so that we can spread headquarters out a little bit, since we keep finding new things that continue to be quite interesting, if you ask me. Ah, my word. There is a lot going on right now, isn't there? All right, so we've got our whirly cogs coming on in, and I would like to go ahead. So if we need to get somebody in level 3 firefighting, I think it's about time we start sending out some of our normal firefighters again. That makes me very nervous, but we haven't had a lot of things blow up lately, I say carefully, and with words that make me really concerned that maybe I have just cursed us. But let's have Firefighter Vercampia maybe come join us for a little while and help us gather up some of the metals so we can work on that. Aha! The memory bank 2 has already been created. Holy moly. Like and the air conditioner too. Oh my gosh. I feel like we've just got so much going on. Where is everybody kind of hanging out right now, guest-wise? They're very spread out because we have a lot going on, but there's a lot of guests over at the botany area. Oh, look at that! Our jolt converter exploded. Don't you love to see it? Oh, that was our charge master. Oh my gosh. And my robo monstop exploded. Right. So remember that firefighter training we were just thinking about? Might need to work on that in a little bit. So we'll see if we can get the brain booster upgraded over there. And I'm really, really interested in this air conditioner because it turns out you can actually have it change the temperatures so that it can be set to be like cold, hot, temperate, and you can change what the weather is like or like what its effects are like. So that makes me very happy. We're gonna go ahead and sell this one for now. Everyone's jumping back in shock, but we're gonna go ahead and sell it because we now have introducing with this year's new arrivals, the Air Commissioner 2, which will hopefully bring lots of people over. And you can set the temperature to whatever feels right. So the temperature is currently set. Can I see temperature from here? Ooh, I can. So you can set it to temperate or cold. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It turns out it's pretty hot. Oh my gosh, because we're in the desert. I get it. Does it get cooler different times of year? If it does, that just made my head like I don't know why I didn't think of that, but maybe it would the weather would change over the different times of year. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That blew my little mind. What the heck? And Firefighter Bercampia, thank you very much for bringing back more of the medals. I'm beginning to realize, though, what's better, sending you into the mines forever and ever, or I wonder if we should send you off to the Afterlife Academy. The sister institute of the Lifeless Estate School of Spirits isn't doing so well. The Lifeless Estate School of Spirits, sister institute. I wonder if that's actually another location that we could find. Ghosts are different in the netherworld, and school is a literal nightmare. Lifeless Estate School of Spirits. Go fighting dead guys. So we get any staff member can come on over and learn new skills there. So I wonder if we should have like our firefighter go ahead and learn. Firefighter Bercampia, you might learn from some expert firefighters who have already gone ahead and they have passed on, but they can pass on their knowledge and skills to you. We're finally starting to get to the point where we have quite a bit of money and we can invest in our staff with said money, as one should do, I suppose. So I think we should do that. And since we found one member of our lost expedition team, I wonder if we can actually wiggle over and get Bish Silverbottom, who is part of that expedition team, and I think really misses their family. But I don't know, because we would need our sea monster expert Gizmosi Chaos with pilot wings. And if we wanted to avoid seasickness, we would need Happy Thoughts. And if we wanted to avoid injuries, we would need survival. And Haunted Archives Abby has hardly had a chance to do anything. So that would be a really risky biscuit trip for curses. We would probably get cursed trying to go and get Bish Silverbottom. But if we can bring him back, I think that would be really good for everybody. And also we can find buried or like sunken treasure over there. And we can do a speedy trip even. Because Sea Monster Expert Gizmosi Chaos knows how to pilot a submarine really quickly. This is going to be a little wild. But although we may be cursed, and although we may even end up with some illnesses, we won't supposedly be lost forever. And if we do come back feeling a little bit ill, may I introduce to you, my friends, the Dose and Douse, the newest in our spa machines, the newest in the technology that we are adding into what was supposed to be a spa and still kind of maintains itself as absolute chaos. And I think we need to actually cure some of our staff. Yeah, cure 10 staff with the Douse and Dose. Dose and Douse. Douse and Dose? Yes, Douse and Dose. If we want to be able to actually have the next level of it. This is so fascinating and so exciting. I also think our Jolt Converter did blow up, so we need to build another one. I think these expeditions are going to be... They've encountered a dilemma at the Afterlife Academy. What? Buff and Bludgeon. The exhibit sits majestically before your awestruck team. Pity it's all covered in those scratches. Let's buff out the blemishes. Okay, so I guess we're learning how to buff out some of the fire at the Afterlife Academy. And now we have the Memory Bank 3! Yes! But we need to go ahead and we need to get some more mulch if we want to be able to get that one. And then we have the Robo Mod Stop. Install 5 mods on Robo Security Guards. I think we'll go ahead and get another Robo Security Guard. Yeah, we're gonna need another robo security guard if we're going to be able to do some of those upgrades. All right, see, this is that little bit of finagling here, a little bit of finagling there, that slowly but surely starts building up the story of our science. Also, if we have that many water dragons, I think I need to hurry over and possibly release some of them, because actually they tend to be extremely messy and cause a lot of chaos. Also, what is up with this? There's so much knowledge we could be sharing with people over here. If we had it just in the center here. Oh my goodness, the wide info stands have further reach, or they can include more information. That's very exciting. All right, let's get a couple of those put in then, so people can kind of like learn a little bit down this hall. And let's check the expedition that just came back. And the aquarium is now dirty. I knew it. Because our beloved water dragons. Oh my gosh, we could actually, the water dragons might be able to create a scholarship fund for our staff members, because like 4 of them or so kind of starts getting to the point where we actually can afford to send someone off. Was that a good? I mean, Fighter for Campia, what do you think? Was that a good use of your time and funds to be able to gain that much experience? Or do you think it's better if you go on expeditions? I have a lot of questions I want to be able to answer. All right, let's see. So that was a fairly good trip, I think, for Firefighter for Campia. And then is there anywhere else that one of our janitors... The Memory Labs is a spot that we could send one of our janitors to maybe go and learn a little bit more. And a buzz and duration boost would be really useful. Let's see. Firefighter for Campia, now that you have come back from your afterlife training, we're going to go ahead and see if some hands-on activities actually would help you out a little bit more. Also, we're going to prevent everything from going boom. Please. We'll get some expedition journaling, and we'll send you out on a detailed expedition. We'll send you out on a safe expedition. And we'll see if maybe we're more of a hands-on type of crew. Also, seasickness, haunted archives, Abby. Don't worry. That's actually really good for us because we'll be able to take you up to our new spa. And look at that. It is Bish Silverbottom. Oh, that's really cool. Slows peace decay of other spirits. Twiggy's cousin and security for the original Silverbottom expedition team, known for their pointy head used for security bashing and opening coconuts. All right. I'm really happy that we're able to go and help these two. Hopefully Biff will get a little bit of attention as well. I think he needs an expert with supernatural to come in and maybe calm him down a bit. And look at that cryogenic salty sweet Wren. You're already in here taking good care of a very fussy ghost who will hopefully become even happier as their family is put back together. We'll probably end up moving these guys maybe like over to a whole new area of the headquarters as well, or like into the main zone, somewhere where we can really celebrate the fact that like, hey, that family got put back together again, which is pretty cool. Let's see. And can we make a robo mod stop 2? We can use the douse and dose that we just got. The robo mod stop is on fire. Maybe that's a good reminder that maybe a robo mod stop 2 isn't a bad idea. All right, but let's find where our poor employee who happens to be sick currently is. And what was that? Why do we have monobrow? Where are my cave biologist Tickle Tipson? You're off for illness treatment to get rid of your touch of Midas. But I like your touch of Midas. Oh no, okay, hang on. I want to see what's going on. I want to see if we can intervene. So it looks like our staff will kind of take it upon themselves to go in. Cactus Juicer tasting the rain glow. You have Mono Beast. I sort of forgot about that. I truly did. So Okay, but I'll just tickle tips in. Let's see. And then there we go. Tasting the rain glow. You're getting your illness treatment. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. At the Douse and Dose. All right, so it does work. And we probably do need some more robot janitors to clean up that electrified slime. And this is just another example of how perhaps things might get a little chaotic from day to day, but every day we arrive, we are trying out new experiments and new expeditions, and well, we have a whole bunch of new discoveries, so I guess on the whole, we can call it a big plus. And then we'll come over, maybe put in some little explanations about what the science of the Douse and Dose is for people to enjoy. Let's see. And probably remove some of the perhaps remove some of the windows into the library. No, I like having windows in the library actually, because it's just really wonderful to be able to teach people things. All right. So let's bring maybe a couple more good info stands in, and let's get a donation station. Nope. You leave that right there. Let's get a good donation station set up over here and over here for now. All right, so a little chaotic, but nobody panic. We're working on it, trying to make sure that people can learn some things. And this illness treatment for the Douse and Dose apparently does take a while with Cactus Juicer tasting the rain glow. So let's come over here. And secret security Mau. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I was looking at the wrong person for experience, actually. Siri, you get a little distracted sometimes, but the good news is we have positive income, which is kind of mind-boggling, to be honest. We're working on upgrading our ability for so many different projects. Oh, I do need to send somebody out to go and gather up some things that we can mulch up, because that's going to be kind of important. So I think we might, maybe we'll kind of get a little bit sassy and we'll do a little bit of botany discovery. And also, yes. We'll do a little bit of botany research, and we are not going to sell the alternate yesterday fossil because I feel like that's a person and that makes me feel a little concerned. Yeah, we'll see what our botany has. We'll mulch up some plants, and we are still being targeted by the golden moles. I wonder if they're trying to steal the temple troll and they can't, and so they're just kind of like constantly sneaking around. Or what if they got lost? Of course they would. I don't have like any. Oh wait, there it is. Wait, is that even a golden molar? Wait, you can't take my robo charger. I have a robot literally trying to be in there. What do I have? Invalid room for robo security. Okay, is that just a common thief? Olympic runner, charcoal fox, you get a big bonus for that. Good job. Okay, apparently this spa also exploded, and I have a whole bunch more of the electrified slimes that need cleaned up. Maybe we need a new janitor robot that we're going to name Slime Rancher. That's gotta be next. It's just gotta. And I'm sure that will be a good use of our time. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It is utter chaos, and it's hopefully going to be even more chaotic next time. We'll also want to possibly pull up over here. I wonder if I want even more robo janitors. Probably should be a little concerned about that. Beautification beams. I think I need another jolt converter because I'm pretty sure my other one blew up. Did I have one in my pockets? I did. You know, I have 2 of them. Oh no. All right, maybe what we'll do is we're gonna give up on our pristine flying machine, which hurts my soul. But we've got to go ahead and we'll pop in a plain jolt converter over here, and also just kind of close our eyes with all of the pain of it kind of exploding constantly. And we'll put another one over here next to the Zapper sea monster fish. so that hopefully our guests will enjoy looking at both and help us to be able to get those, there we go. Look at that. Jolt Converter 2 can already be created. Excellent! We're gonna remove both of the other Jolt Converters before they blow up and give ourselves a big pat on the back for being so forward thinking about where fires can start. Oh yes, and I was trying to train my firefighter. You know, don't worry about it. Slime Rancher, the robot, has finally arrived. Very excited to welcome our new robo janitor. Come on in, buddy. Welcome! Oh wow, you were literally born into a blazing fire room. You know, these things happen, don't they? I am so sorry. And you're scared of fire. I'm so sorry. Slime Rancher, I'm sorry. Can you imagine just being like hatched or whatever out of a box and the next thing you know, like there's a giant fire that you need to worry about? Firefighter Indigo, maybe you're letting us know that being on the job doing this is probably for the best way to handle things. All right. We've had so much chaotic fun this morning, and clearly there's more to come. I think we'll go ahead and also possibly let someone take that particular mod stop. Oh, look at that. And the Judgment Clouder blew up. We'll handle more of that chaos next time, and I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.